And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
That one called a strike, and we're underway. Next pitch is outside. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Next offering misses, and the count now even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Ripped to right. But it's off the leather.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
In there at the knees, and that's strike one. Semien gets his lead at first, nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's too low. And now 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. Throw over to first. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Man at first, one away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now a fly ball to right center. Lucas on the move, reaching down and makes the grab. And the batter down, Jock Peterson.
The designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Peterson, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Jimenez sends it to first, and Peterson retired. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Jacob deGrom.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first. And Bichette is retired. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Fielder, Anthony Santander.
First pitch just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Blue Jays go. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Outside
Ball one,
low,
no strike.
ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Just missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one away. Here's Josh Young. Check swing, and he went 0-1. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss as he was late. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some big, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Outside with a breaking ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Ball one there.
Ball one.
Two out, space is empty. And that misses. And the count's even at 2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
DeGrom back to work. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So, out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Robert Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Webb up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And there's one away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's a high chopper, and that's a foul ball. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Just misses. And it's 3-2. This one popped up. Seager. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. Puts a bunt down. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. So 2 down, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Here's the pitch, run around the goal, and that one is lifted in the air. And the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and now it's Jake Burger to hit.
Jake Burger.
Max Scherzer goes to work. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Jonah Heim in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Simeon stands in now and watches strike 1. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Scherzer is just one strike away. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.